The Wings to Fly selection process for the 2020 cohort kicked off with applications for the 1,136 slots in early December 2019. In mid-December, sorting and shortlisting was carried out by the Community Scholarship Selection Board members in different parts of the country.
The Wings to Fly Scholars Program is a program for those who excel academically but may need support to meet the financial obligation of education.
Shortlisted applicants and their parents or guardians were then invited for face-to-face interviews conducted by the respective CSSBs to identify the most deserving applicants to be admitted to the Wings to Fly program.
Equity Bank is doing so well, and especially on the department that deals with the education. This is now the Wings to Fly, because they consider the financial hardships, the financial challenges that our people are facing.
Wings to Fly has really impacted in our community in that some of the very needy cases who could not have had an opportunity to be in any school or even further their education and their dreams, they have actually been catered for.
To draw the final list of beneficiaries, the CSSBs embarked on home visits to verify that indeed the selected finalist was needy, and what was presented on paper and interviews was confirmed on the ground. Emma Mora is no stranger to challenges. The girl from Nyanchonori village in Keroka is digging up mud that collected after a heavy downpour to fill up fissures in the family kitchen walls. Emma's mother, Mary, is a casual laborer and barely earns enough money to take care of her 5 children following the death of her husband.
Nyumbani kwetu hata mahitaji ya kutumika mzazi hawezi kutimiza yote, hata karo hawezi kuweza kulipa.
This is a dire situation that prompted her to apply for the Wings to Fly scholarship, having attained 368 marks in KCPE. She will be joining Nyabururu Girls High School.
Mpango wa Wings to Fly ijiandikisha huu mpango kwa sababu ya kunisaidia ili niendelee na masomo yangu.
The CSSB members' visit to Nyanchonori confirmed that Emma is needy and worthy of the Wings to Fly scholarship. Young Gordon Zablon harvests sand at a nearby stream in Kajimbo, Rachier village, Nyakach. Gordon's ailing father cannot fend for the family, forcing Gordon to support his mother, Rose, to sell sand for a livelihood. Gordon scored 378 marks in KCPE, gaining admission to Mbita High School.
In school, I was acting like as the president of the school, and the teachers really appreciated me for my good work.
Personally, I understood his background, and many a times we talked and encouraged the teachers to even provide for his meals.
A radio advertisement prompted the family to apply for the Wings to Fly scholarship, which culminated in the Kisumu CSSB members' home verification visit to Kajimbo, Rachier.
If I didn't get this scholarship, I could even not go to school, because the money to pay school fees could have not been there.
Valentine Gadi and her mother have made a grueling 2-day journey from Loyangalani to Marsabit to face the CSSB in hope of getting a Wings to Fly scholarship. Convinced that Ngadi is a viable beneficiary, representatives of the CSSB cross vast semi-arid plains as they make their way to Loyangalani town on the southeastern shores of Lake Turkana for a home verification visit. From an early age, Ngadi was determined to escape the fate of early marriage that befalls many girls from the region.
Mother hakuwa anataka by then nisome, alikuwa anataka niolewe. But mimi nikaenda kwa chief, kumwambia that nataka kwenda shule. Juu sikuwa nataka kuolewa.
For Ngadi, education was the doorway to secure a better future for her family. Though uncertain about making it past primary school, she soldiered on against all odds and managed to secure admission to Pangani High School.
Mwalimu akaniambia enda apply your Wings to Fly. Nitajua sasa kuwa nitasoma high school bila kuwa stress by school fees, hiyo kufukuzwa nyumbani. Nitatumia hiyo opportunity vizuri.
Anthony Muremi sat KCPE in Gitwe Primary School in Kutus, scoring 373 marks.
In my home, we live with 2 sisters and my mom. After school, I want to be a neurosurgeon. I can help to save many lives as possible.
Ndovoini village lies northwest of the Tsavo National Park in Kathekani, 38 kilometers north of Kibwezi town. This is the home of Siokau Mutunga. A former pupil of Deliverance School, Kambu, Siokau scored 363 marks in KCPE exams to gain admission to Asumbi Girls in Homa Bay.
I worked hard in order to get these marks, to get good school, and to start my secondary school education. And at the far end, I get a good work to raise the background of the family, because the background of the family is extremely poor.
14-year-old Junior Sinko Ramat lives in Narosurwa village, some 70 kilometers south of Narok town. He lives with his mother, who depends on casual work for a living.
In our family, I'm the only pupil. Father, during that times, he never knew the advantages of learning.
Sinko first sat KCPE in 2018 and scored 344 marks, but failed to join high school because the family could not afford to raise school fees. On sitting the exam a second time in 2019, he scored 414 marks and has been admitted to Kagumo High School in Nyeri.
Kisaidea yu amwera nava ore nywera bagia yuni na po kumari na renere ngara inesumi.
So I had to apply for these wings to fly in order to them to help me, because I want to go to school to make my future important.
Neema Kasena Charo hails from Vingujini village in Msambweni, Kwale County. When the Ukunda CSSB members visited Vingujini, they found Neema assisting her mother and brother making straw trays.
I got 397 marks, and that's why I applied for the scholarship in Equity Bank. The amount of money that my parents earn per day is not enough to cater for even our basic needs.
The family of 7 lives in a mud-walled house built on a neighbor's property. The family applied for the Wings to Fly support in the hope that Neema, who's the second last born, becomes the first in the family to go to high school. 18-year-old Rebecca Jeruto sat KCPE in 2019 and scored 358 marks to gain admission at Oletipis Girls High School in Narok County. Poverty had forced Jeruto to drop out of school in 2012 while in class 6.
Nilirudi shule mwaka 2019, nikasoma kwa bidii, nikapita, nikakuwa na 358, then nimeitwa na shule Olympics Girls High School.
Napongeza Equity Bank akinishikilia hii msichana yangu mpaka amalize form 4.
Ndio washukuru Equity Bank kwa kubadilisha maisha yangu na kunifanya nikuwe mtu tofauti.
Moses Kamau lives in Ngando Ward in Kawangware. The last born in a family of 5 children sat KCPE exams, scoring 353 marks, and has been admitted to Muhuri Mushiri High School in Ruiru. Kamau's family are squatters on the railway wayleave and live in fear of eviction any day.
In the future, I want to be an archaeologist.
Kamau's mother, Susan Jerry, adopted 5 of her late sister's children, making it even more difficult to fend for the larger family.
If I get the Wings to Fly scholarship, I will thank the Equity Bank for that, because it will help me to continue with my studies in secondary school.
In Hadley sublocation, Garissa County, a widow is raising her family of 5. Amina Ahmed, the third born in the family, is the ray of hope for her mother and siblings.
Babangu aliaga dunia mwaka 2010
6. Nilikuwa nasoma ili nisaidie mamangu.
Amina's family circumstances did not deter her from her academic pursuits. She sat for her KCPE and scored 355 marks.
Watoto wengi sasa wamepata mavuno, wamepata usaidizi bila Equity na Mastercard na wengine wamekuwa baba yao ya pili.
Equity is doing the right thing in the right direction, and it is really partnering so well with the government to see that they transform so many lives in Kenya.
With selections complete, all the Wings to Fly beneficiaries were invited to an assembly in Nairobi for induction and commissioning.
Matt from Narok County.
This program is critical in supplementing the government's efforts to ensure the 100% transition, and we are therefore grateful to the Equity Group, Mastercard Foundation, and other Wings to Fly partners. By empowering these young minds, the program is creating new possibilities for them and their families by giving them the power to shape their own destinies.
With a small dream, starting with only 154 kids in the first year, to date, we've been able to sponsor 17,304 kids. 97% of all the kids we have given scholarships have managed to complete secondary education. Since we started this program, 82% of all the beneficiaries of the scholarships have been able to transit to university.
We have jointly developed a strengthened focus on alternative pathways for Wings to Fly scholars in TVET. And we are pleased to be in this inspiring partnership with you, both for secondary education, but also for the careers beyond.
We strongly believe that through education, we can change the destiny of our country. We have seen the transformational power of the Wings to Fly program, thus increasing the opportunities of more children to change their destinies and those of their families and communities.